Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with another Whizbang's Workshop card review. Our third of the day. It's for one card, but this one card represents a lot of cards, a lot of PTSD for me, because yes, we're getting unnerfed day one Demon Hunter cards back in standard. I'm actually terrified. It's probably like my least favorite time in Hearthstone outside of Stormwind, but I'm hyped up. I don't know. New card season just does the weirdest things to me. But anyways, when we take a look at that legendary, if you want to win this legendary and a bunch of other cards, give away 3 mega bundles, 2 regular pre-orders out of my pocket to enter the giveaway. Like and comment in the video, link in the description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel and you have a chance to win. And every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, baby, go broke. Did I go through that fast enough? Hopefully, because yes, we have an absolutely outrageous card that is like literally giving me PTSD. I'm feeling gross. It is the new Demon Hunter legendary Sasiji Kite. I'm gonna go with Sasiji, a 4 mana 4/3 minion. It has Death Rattle. Get 3 random first edition Demon Hunter cards. It's important to note they're in mint condition. What the heck does that mean? Well, let's take a look at the video example to find out. So yes, when Sasiji, or what, I'm sure I'm butchering this horribly, dies, you get 3 unnerfed day one Demon Hunter cards in your hand. You get 3 Baraukin cards in your hand. And I have the list of cards here that will be in there, and we're gonna go through each and every one of them. If you played when Demon Hunter was introduced in 2020, Ashes of Outland, you might recognize some of these cards. So Twin Slice is one of them you can get in its original state where it was 0 mana. Give your hero +1 attack this turn. You get a second slice added to your hand, which is this. It's just a 0 mana spell, which was pretty darn busted. Got nerfed back in the day. Imprisoned Anton is another card you can get. Another dormant minion that goes dormant for 2 turns. A 5 mana 10/60 min to boot. When this awakens, deal 10 damage randomly split among all enemies. This card got nerfed in 1 day. 1 day this got nerfed to 6 mana. Priestess of Fury, a 7 mana 6/7 demon. At the end of your turn, deal 6 damage. Randomly split among all enemies, so that could go face. This card eventually got nerfed to a 6/5, has since been reverted, is a 6/7 in wild, just like Imprisoned Anton is also reverted in wild. Twin Slice is still 1 mana, gain +2 attack. You get Metamorphosis, which is 5 mana, swap your hero power to deal 5 damage. After 2 uses, swap it back. Ironically, they just buffed this for the core set to 4 mana, so I guess the first edition is worse than the most recent version. So that's kind of funny. It was nerfed at one point to dealing 4 damage, then buffed to 4 mana, deal 4, and now it's 4 mana, deal 5 twice. It's gone through some stuff. And yeah, you get that 1 mana hero power, and then you also get the original War Glaives of Azzinoth, which is a 5 mana 3/4 weapon. After attacking a minion, your hero may attack again. I think it's in the core set as a 3/3. I could be wrong. It got nerfed, I believe, to 6 mana, and yeah, pretty busted card. Eye Beam, 3 mana fell spell, lifesteal, deal 3 damage to a minion. Outcast, this costs 0 instead of the 1 it is today. This got nerfed again after 1 day. These are the fastest ever nerfs to those cards. Skull of Gul'dan at 5 mana, draw 3 cards. Outcast, reduce their cost by 3. It is 6 mana currently in standard, was also nerfed after 1 day. And then Altruis the Outcast is another card you can get here. 3 mana 3/2 after you play the left or right most card in your hand. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. Eventually got nerfed to 4 mana and really good with a 0 mana Twin Slice. Aldraki Warblades is a 3 mana weapon. 2 damage and 3 durability. This also got nerfed after 1 day to 2 durability, where it still is today. And Battle Fiend is also an available card. 1 mana demon. It's a 2/2 after your hero attacks gain +1 attack. Currently got buffed to be a 1/3. So it's gone through some stuff. It got nerfed to a 1/2. I think after day 1 as well. I think it was a day 1 nerf. And Glaive Bound Adept, a 5 mana 7/4 battle cry. If your hero attack this turn, deal 4 damage. Eventually got nerfed to a 6/4. It basically was like the most pointless nerf. One of the most pointless nerfs ever. So yes, back to the card itself here. In CCG, you can get 3 of these cards at random. I have been told you cannot get the same card twice. It will look through the available cards and rip through and give you whatever, you know. You could get a Skull, Metamorphosis, whatever, Twin Slice. You never know. It's 3 different cards. So for 4 mana, you get 3 of the most broken cards ever in Hearthstone history. Are they still broken today? Some of them are, I think so. Like Twin Slice, absurd at 0 mana. You could play it right away. I-Beam, Skull, all very good cards. There's really not a bad card here. The slowest, obviously, like the Dormant Minion or Priestess of Fury or whatever, but still, really good cards, a ton of value. The downside is it's a 4 mana 4/3. It has to die to give you that value. But overall, that's a lot of good stuff. For 4 mana, I feel like you play this in a Reno deck, get all that value, get all those cards, and trigger me, because I don't know, you can search my YouTube, Zeddy Demon Hunter Ashes. Like, I had so many rants and like complaints, and the class was so broken for so long in its launch. It's one of my least favorite metas ever. But in today's Hearthstone, I don't feel it'll be nearly as toxic as, I don't know how many of these cards would even see play in today's Demon Hunter. It's to be an interesting debate to have. Do I see this card seeing play? Yeah, absolutely. In Standard, I think, like, compared to Snake Eyes, which hasn't made the cut, this is like basically guaranteed 3 cards for 4 mana, and they're really good for the most part. And again, they'll trigger me. You basically get a win because I'm going to be on stream and be like, what are they doing? Why do I have to go through this again? Why are we revisiting this? Who thought this was fun? But maybe it'll be fun. And it's kind of cool to get first edition cards in Hearthstone. Like, that's kind of a cool thing. The flavor's sick. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 in Standard. It's probably more like a 3 or a 2, but I do think it's a really cool throwback to the people that want to, you know, go back and relive those days. Like, please don't have a Stormwind first edition card at some point. Don't do that to me. And in Wild, again, value too slow, be a 2. And it's also, they revealed the signature looks really cool. Really cool card on that regard. And one other thing is these cards will be added to Hearthstone Brew's hand. Hearthstone Brew gives you like all nerfed and changed versions of the Demon Hunter cards. When 29.0 goes live, these versions should be the versions Hearthstone Brew will be pulling. So that's a cool little update as well. So that's it. That's all the Demon Hunter cards. Demon Hunter's struggling right now. I really don't feel like all these cards are going to help Demon Hunter out a lot. It's just kind of a mishmash of stuff. Like, it's like Reno or like Big Demon or Go Bust, and we'll see. I hope it works out because I like those archetypes. But yeah, Demon Hunter, it'll be, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if they can bounce back, because right now I don't know if these cards are really doing it. Anyways, stay tuned. More card reveals tomorrow. I think it's Rogue. Not entirely sure. Tune in and find out. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.